everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to jump right into this tutorial. First, you're going to take your Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. You're going to put on a brush and you're going to put it all over your face. Then you're going to rub that in. You're going to make sure that you rub it completely in. Next, you're going to take your Master Conceal Camo or just any color corrector and color correct in all the places where you have to color correct, of course. And then we're going to take our NARS Dewy Foundation and our Morphe buffing brush, and we're just going to buff that all over the face. So you're just going to take that foundation, you're going to make sure that you evenly disperse it all over the face. This is my first time really using this foundation, so I'm still trying to see if I like it or not. I've had it for a while. It seemed okay. It's very hydrating. Very, very hydrating. I will say that about that foundation. Next, I'm going to take my Morphe concealer, and I'm just going to highlight up under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, above my lip, and on my chin. Those are the 4 places, that I highlight. Then I'm going to take the Morphe brush, and I'm going to buff that out. It's a Morphe little concealer buffing brush, and I'm just going to buff all of that out. So I'm going to buff in all those places where you see the concealer, just so you can even it out. You can use any type of brush or beauty blender. I just haven't used that brush in a long time, so I just wanted to use that brush because I really do like how it blends out my concealer. And I also put a little bit of concealer on my eyes as well as my eyeshadow base. Next, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set in all those places where you saw I had all the concealer that I blended out. And then I'm going to take my Sephora Micro Smooth powder, and I'm just going to put that all over my face to set my entire face. Next, I'm going to take my Too Faced Multi Sculpting Concealer in Sable, and I'm going to contour my face. So I'm just going to put it in the crevices of my cheeks and then in all the high points of my forehead. And I'm just going to put that in that place and blend it out with my ABH Cosmetics brush. And I like that brush. I like the shape of it. I feel like it really gets inside of my cheeks and all of that. So I really like using that kind of brush. You can use any buffing brush, but I prefer that. And remember, when you're buffing out cream contour, especially make sure that you are using circular motions. My jam had to have been playing because I seriously just took a break just to dance. Next, I'm going to take that Patricia Bright palette, and I'm going to use that middle shade as the bronzer. I'm also going to use that to set my contour. I'm just going to use a Morphe brush, and I'm just going to set that in all the places where we put that brown contour. So for today's eyeshadow look, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy palette. This is a new palette, so I am excited to be using it. It's so cute. And I'm going to take that brown shade that I'm pointing at, and I'm going to put that in my crease. She actually had a lot of great colors in there that was easy to work with. So, as always, the way we do our crease doesn't change. You just dip it in, tap, and blend out, and go back in as many times as you need to get the color payoff that you need. This is a brown shade, so it wasn't that I wanted anything super dark. I just wanted to make sure it was well blended. Next, well, I'm still blending. Jeez. Y'all know the drill. You're going to keep blending and blending and blending. Okay? Blend till you can't no more. Now I'm going to take my flat shader brush, and I'm going to go back into the palette. I'm going to go to the shade next to it, which is a lighter brown color. So for this look, I want it to be mostly nude shades, because then we're going to go in with this black shadow. So I basically just took that and I packed it onto my eyelid. So I just went right up under the crease, and you can see how the crease is darker than the lid, but it's still kind of brown and nude. So I just went right up under the crease and I packed that color on my lid. The same thing as in my last video. I just kept packing and packing till I got the color that I wanted. And y'all don't mind that red spot. I broke out, so just don't mind that. So then we're taking that ColourPop angled pencil angled liner brush, excuse me. We're going into that black shade in the palette, and we're just going to basically line. It's like you're kind of doing a powdered liner instead of a liquid liner. So I'm going to start from the inner corner. And what I like about the brushes is so thin that it makes it easy to just do a simple line. So I'm going to just start from my inner corner, and I'm just going to basically trace my lash line and then smoke it out. So you're just going to, you see how I just created that line? Then I took a pencil brush, and now I'm just buffing it out so that it doesn't look like a harsh black line. So I'm just buffing it out to make it look a little bit more smoky and sultry versus looking like a straight dark line. And then I'm going back into that, I'm going to use my flat brush. I'm going back into that second color, and I'm going along my lid. That way we don't lose 100% of our lid color. We want to make sure that we're still keeping our lid color as well. And then I'm taking that buffer brush with no color at first, and then I'm going to add a little bit of color and just make sure that we're blending. So you're going to have to go back and forth between all the colors that you use a couple of times, because as you buff out one, you're getting rid of another color. So you want to make sure that you continuously add so that you can get the payoff that you want. And so I'm going to take that black again with the same brush, and I'm going to go along my bottom lash line to give it like a smoky look. That's kind of what I'm going for with this look, is like a smoky, sexy Valentine's Day look. Like, that's what we want. That's what the girls want. That's what the girls are going to get, okay? It's cute. It's cute and sexy. So I just took a pencil brush, and I'm basically just going in and doing the same thing that I did at the top and buffing that out to give it a more smokier look and not such a harsh line. So you just want to make sure that you're cleaning it up. I'm bringing it up, trying to blend it as much as possible. Black is a tough color to work with, so you just sometimes, that's why I said you'll have to go back and forth between a lot of colors. So as you can see, I'm adding color back onto my lid, back and forth motions. So I went offline and I did my eyes. So then I'm coming back and I'm putting on my bottom mascara. I already put on my eyeliner. I'm using the Fenty eyelash mascara, and I love it. I really do, because I keep reaching for it. So for blush, I'm using the Milani cream blush that they just came out with. I'm just using a nude one, but I didn't get a lot of color payoff when I did it. So yeah, I just smiled. Always do the apple of your cheeks when you're putting on your blush, but that gave me like this weird nudish color, and I kind of was going for more of like a flush pink color. So I still applied it because it was pretty, but I just layered it. So then next I use my I go back into my Patricia Bright palette, and I use that same brush, but I went into the pink blush color just to give myself more color. And then I'm using the Becca highlighter to highlight my face. Now I'm going in with a NYX lip pencil in black. It's called Alien. I think it's the suede pencil. And all the products will be listed down below. I know I'm going kind of fast, but all the products will be listed down below. And now I'm going in with the Milani Amore lip cream, and I'm just going over that. Now I know black lip liner seems a little scary, but once you put on, I love it with red or purple, because once you put it on, it just makes it so pretty. So yeah, that was a quick tutorial. That's all I have for this video. You just want to make sure that you spray your Morphe setting spray before you go out on the town, before you be all booed up. You want to make sure that you spray your face, okay? And that's all I have. So make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and comment. These videos been kind of quick, but I wanted to make sure I delivered some looks for you guys for Valentine's Day and Happy Lover's Day, and enjoy. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.